Hello, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I am here with the early access sale. This is Spellbinders' latest steals and deals. I think this sale is like a pre-Black Friday sale. There is an added bonus in here for some Spellbinders shoppers. You will get an extra 10% off site-wide for club members, diamond or platinum reward members. So if you have a Spellbinders account and you've been shopping through that account and you've been collecting your rewards, and remember, at Spellbinders, rewards equals cash. I always try to remind you to use your rewards when you do shop steals and deals. That's the best time to get even more discounts applied to your purchase. I just showed you the rewards graphic on the screen. Now, if you go down a little bit further on the page beyond how much points you have, you'll see your tier. I'm actually a diamond member, so I have told you that I do shop at Spellbinders. I really do. I buy supplies there, I buy cardstock there, I'll even buy seconds of a die set, etc. So I shop there all the time. So I am a diamond member. There is the platinum member, diamond member, or current Kit Club members that would get 10% off. I also saw in this sale that you could join Kit Club now. So I'll link my Kit Club video here if you haven't seen all the amazing goodies for the elegant November Kit Club. I made a lot of elegant cards. Very unexpected, but very happy. And a lot of these cards go into 2026. You can use it for birthday, thank you, thinking of you, missing you, all sorts of different themes can be applied to a lot of what's in the November Kit Club. So definitely check that out. If you join the club, then you can get the additional 10% off added to what you buy in this sale. If you are going to subscribe to Kit Club, keep it separate. Do your Kit Club, that will have free shipping attached to it. I would do that as a separate purchase. Come back into the website and then shop this sale. That's how I would do it. Just keep them separate so your order doesn't get mixed up or held up for a certain time, etc. Okay? Also, crafters, this is a very short sale. It does end on the 20th. So you only have a couple of days to shop this and then get that extra 10%. But there is a lot of new in sale. Now, sometimes what Spellbinders will do is what's in one sale is not in the other sale. But then again, Black Friday is coming, so maybe what's there now will transfer into the Black Friday sale. But then again, it might not. Okay, so if you see something right now and it's a great deal, you have rewards and then you can add on the extra 10 that will automatically apply all those stacking goodies. This might be the time because, like I said, there is some new in sale. New in sale, whether it's this sale or the Black Friday sale, probably will be around the same price. I doubt if you're going to see a big difference when new items are put in the sale. It'll just repeat and carry forward, okay? Speaking of Kit Club crafters, there is the Cozy Toes add-on to the original Cozy Toes slipper die. So this one is called Cozy Toes Friend. This released last year. It has mostly holiday, and now they added some new friends. So you might want to check this out. This would be a great time to add it to your cart. There is a bundle with all of this and a better press. So you could get all 4 items. I don't have the better press. It wasn't sent to me. Let me show you some examples. So this is just uber fun. Great for the kids to play with too over the holidays. From the original Cozy Toe slippers, there is Santa, there's a penguin. You can make a reindeer. You can also have a monster claw and a bunny. Bunny can be all year round. This, I turned the reindeer into a pig, just cut the nose twice. So that's fun. And I did make a video where I go into a little bit more detail. I link it here too so you can see. Cozy Toes friends, let me show you the 3 cards that I made. Unicorn, monster, and the shark, baby shark. Love it with Cozy Toes friends. There is the frog, unicorn, shark, and the little monster. So I'm going to put a general link for Cozy Toes below. Crafters, I'm detailing and linking everything I'm talking about. And crafters, I would love it if you would support my channel by giving it a big thumbs up. Or if you are not a subscriber, consider subscribing. I would love to reach 20,000 subscribers. I'm at 12 right now, 12 plus, but I'd love to reach 20. Also, crafters, Spellbinders has their holiday gift guide, and there is a digital magazine featuring some Spellbinders makers with their favorites. I am one of the featured Spellbinders makers with my 3 favorites. Love that. I'll link my video here so you can get more of a feel of my 3 favorites and all the cards that I made. You may see some of them in here too. Vivid Blooms is in this sale, so you can take advantage of that. I will link the digital magazine below. It's really fun. You can just flip through it. I'm just showing you some graphic here while I'm talking. And you can definitely check out the holiday gift shop where Spellbinders will bring together all their holiday goodies in one section so you can shop that. You can get machines, dyes, better press, glimmer, etc. All sorts of things, supplies as well. But your best deal for the holidays, and this is another year of it, is the Mega Machine Bundle. This bundle includes 4 goodies: a Platinum 6 die cut machine, the new My Turn handle to make it easier when you are using the machine, a better press letterpress system, and a glimmer machine. All 4 goodies for a special price. If you put it in this sale, guess what? If you are a club member, platinum or diamond member, then the extra 10% would apply to your cart. So 2 thumbs up for that. So definitely check out the Mega Machine Bundle. Especially if you want to upgrade your die cut machine and you want to get into fabulous better press and glimmer, or if you are a new crafter and you want to get a nice bundle for a special price and then add on a little discount. Let's say you've been shopping Spellbinders, but now you're like, okay, I want to get a machine. There are also different bundles there too. So you could get like a Platinum Scout bundle, smaller machine, things like that. Okay, so definitely check out the holiday gift shop. Also, crafters, just in case you haven't seen it, so I'm going to do a little sidebar right now. This is something that will sell out quickly, and you might not know that it's in the Spellbinder shop. All 4 of them. I am talking about this beauty, the Color Cube. So the Color Cube I actually bought from the designer of the Color Cube, paid shipping. At Spellbinders, you'll get free shipping at $125 if you were to buy Volume 1, Volume 2 of the Color Cube, which I'll tell you about it in a second if you have never seen this. There is now the new Volume 3 and 4. All 4 of them are available in shop. So Volume 1 and 2 are coming in at $40 each. Volume 3 and 4, $45 each. You can watch a video too to just see more detail. I think there's a little change with Volume 3 and 4. I bought this, but to be honest with you, I don't really use it because I find, for me, the color theory and we're just not good friends. But if you love the color theory, here is my little color pocket thing that I have no idea how to use. But I find that these pictures, so what it is, it's a reference. And in each box, you're getting 250 cards. So with box 1 and 2 that I bought, I have 500 cards. Let's start off with a few examples of this. So the cards are numbered, and what this helps you with is if you have issues with the color choices, choosing what colorway to go with. So there's a photograph, then there's some list of colors, and you can put together your card based on this. When I first saw this and when I purchased it, it was actually inspired by a video from Jennifer McGuire. She has had this for a few years and I finally got it. But when I did buy it, for me, the pictures, it didn't really register because I don't get this. It's like I have color theory dyslexia. So what helps me, but I will get into this one of these days when the bell finally rings. I love the Spellbinders DIY color deck. So this teaches you color theory. These pictures are like this instead of a color picture. It's like a drawing. This speaks more to me where I'm at, but for you, maybe you're over here. So box 3 and 4 can complete your set if you have box 1 and 2. You can just get 3 and 4, $45 each, or you can get all 4. So in total, you'll have 1,000 cards, all sorts of goodies. Look at this too. This I can actually work with. I might need to put this one aside. That color I really like. I can actually work with that. And a lot of the Spellbinders color wheel cardstock. I'll link my video here if you want to see what color wheel cardstock is. 48 new colors works with this right in here. I'm already seeing all the colors right here. I'm seeing breezy, poppy, mint, truffle, or timber, and tutu right there. That's fun. I'm going to hold this one because maybe that is speaking to me. Maybe I'll get box 3 and 4 then and treat myself. And you get a fabulous box. Look at this box. Really, really sturdy. I had this box stacked on top of each other on the top of my calyx unit. And I was pulling it down together and one box fell on the floor. I about died. I flipped open the swear jar and threw a few bills in it because I was like, oh no, that didn't happen because I thought the box would have torn up. It was actually box 2 that fell. It's fine. And then I put the cards back in because they are numbered, so it was quite easy. Yay for that. So if it takes a fall, it'll be okay because I tested it out, okay? But I find this easier for me to use. I've made cards based off of this, off of that. I love this application with the pictures, and you get a slot here where you can put the cardstock or whatever medium you're using with the colorway. But now looking at that little piece right there, I might use that too. Yeah. So DIY color deck, this is a Spellbinders product. And then also that, maybe get all of them. If you always have issues with picking colors and more, then both may be a nice option for you as well. DIY color deck will have a much lower price point. And then the box. But the box, 500 cards. You can't beat 500 cards. One day, I would love to get this. But right now, still not happening. But I do have this little mini color wheel, a pocket color wheel. This was a video taught by Yana teaching about the color wheel. And I understood her in the video, but once the video was over, I couldn't apply it. So I will put a link below if I can find this. It came from Amazon, but I do like the little small size because you can take this to a crop with you too. Okay, so it's called the Mixing Guide Color Wheel. And then there's a big one too, but this is nice and small. So there isn't a bundle with the color cube, but if you want to try it out, you can get box 1 and then take your time. But I'm telling you right now, that box 3 and 4, that will sell out. Okay, next. Hero Arts is in this sale, and a lot of their inks, a lot of their reactive inks, mini inks, full-size inks, and a lot of their better press and dyes. So definitely check out Hero Arts. I'll just put a Hero Arts general link for the sale. And one more thing before I get into the sale, crafters, I am putting timestamps in here, but you are seeing some goodies that you might not know about. Crafty Advent Calendar 2025. This beauty is still in stock, so you can definitely check this out. Videos will start December 1st. 12 Days of Stitchmas. I'll link the playlist here. This is also available, the Advent box. 12 days of stitchy goodness to make ornaments, cards, and more. And also the Merry Moments, the Mega Card Making Kit. This is still in stock as well at Spellbinders. Sold out some other places, so you can definitely get this one. This is a great gift idea too. This would be fun to take to a crop. So with these goodies as well. And great gifts. Also, crafters, this is a new item. It's not available in this sale, but I just wanted to give you a little glimpse of it if you haven't seen this yet. This is the clear wax seal maker tool. Comes with some clear wax seal sticks, and you can use it with your existing wax stamps. And then there's also the sealed glass mat. This is the glass mat. Look how cute it is. This measures 6 1/4 inch square. Fun. I've been practicing with it so far. It's going to take me a little while to get it because of using the hot glue gun. Now, it's not a typical hot glue gun, and the wax sticks are not typical wax sticks. They come out very clear. Spellbinders has a fantastic video with a tutorial of how to use this taught by Kim, okay? It's just how much to squeeze out of it. I haven't gotten used to that part yet. So this is a great deal, and you can bundle it together. You can also buy just this and then get this separate, etc. All the goodies, okay? Let me show you 2 examples real quick because I'm still working on some cards. Here it is with Club Blooms. Isn't that pretty with the rose? This is just using some vellum underneath there for the image, and then from my beautiful Wreaths collection. Here it is for the holiday. That's a little rub-on. So is this for the holiday. This is the new wax seal of the month. I do have a little bit of bubbles. I think I turned it on because you do have 2 settings, high or low. I had it on high, so it might be too hot. And then this was the first one I made. See how this is way over here with a little dog? But it's fun. I think this is great, just great. And you would use the new bullion, which I'm going to put a general link for it, and you'll see the bullion too. You just rub it on to get that gold or silver around the edges. Super fun. So I have these to make some more cards with. So come back to my channel to see that video during the week. Love. First up, crafters, new in sale, the Country Christmas Collection, only some of it. There is the Christmas Horse Drawn Wagon die. I did not make a card with this one. I made a card with everything else in the collection, but this is a really pretty one. There is a diagram for this too on the product page, so you can see how to put it together. I'm showing you a graphic here of what it looks like. This is $21.74 from $28.99. Then stack on that extra 10% if you are a club member, platinum, or diamond member. Country Christmas 3D embossing folder. Pretty. Lots of embossing folders are in this sale. So I'm going to put a link towards the top of the video with embossing folders. A lot of them, and some of them are new embossing folders too. $11.99 from $15.99. Here is something else from the Country Christmas collection. There is the embossing folder in the back. And look at that chair with the teddy bear. So love. Such a pretty embossing folder. It does have that country feel, and it really does fit this whole vintage Christmas this year. If you are making a bunch of Ralph Lauren Christmas themed, I will link my home goods video here if you want to see that. Shopping around home goods for the holidays. That was actually a fun video. If you would like to see more videos like that from me, let me know in the description box below. I am thinking about doing an IKEA video, so let me know if you would be interested in me just taking you out like a vlog shop with me type thing. I thought the home goods was just fun, but this really does have that Ralph Lauren vintage Christmas fun, okay? So you can definitely check out the Country Christmas collection. I'll link my video here too. I think I'm running out of links already. Next up, crafters. I think this might be the first time I've seen this one in sale. If it has been before and I said it, then that means that it's been a while since it's been in the sale. This is the Color Swatch Petal Stack Die, $11.99 from $15.99. Any discount on this beauty is a deal. Here it is, showing you all the colors that you could make all your reference swatches. And this is Spellbinders cardstock, but you could use this for any brand of cardstock that you have. But also in this sale, crafters, is the Color Swatch Wheel, which is this beauty right here. With this one, you get 5. I just put it up here at the top at the reinforcer. This one, you actually get 6 choices. This is coming in at $23.51 from $31.35. That's a great deal for that one. Then stack on the extra 10. To use the Color Swatch Petal Stack, you're going to need to have this one, the Color Swatch Petal Die, the original that started the whole swatch that came out with Spellbinders' new Color Wheel cardstock. This is not on sale. It was in the last sale. So you see what I was saying in the beginning of the video, that sometimes what's in one sale doesn't go into the other? This is a prime example of that. So you can put this one in your wish list. You could get this now and then stack it, because I have not seen this one. This might be the first time, I think. I want to say it's brand new in sale. If it has been before, it might have been just once, like maybe a BOGO sale. You do have to have this to use this, because when you run this die, these are going to be individual pieces. These are all individual pieces with the solid back. So the solid back is here, and you actually get 2 reinforcers, which is nice. When you use this one alone, it will look like what I have here as my reference for all 48 beautiful colors of Color Wheel cardstock. And there is a stamp for this as well. All 48 colors in the Color Swatch name stamp. Up next, crafters, these 4 beauties from the Wonderland collection. This is brand new in sale. Cocoa Wonderland Dies. This is coming in at $22.67 from $30.23. Yuletide Ride, $17.24 from $22.99. The Snow Notes die, this is also coming in at $17.24 from $22.99. And Merry Messages, this is coming in at $14.99 from $19.99. I adore this. I have used this way beyond this collection many times. All 3 of these dies are in the sale. So let's take a look at some of my examples. First up, Cocoa Wonderland. One of my favorite dies here. So super pretty. Look at all the pinkmas. I saw that somewhere that is called pinkmas. So pinkmas. Christmas in shades of pink. Here are all the goodies right here, and also merry messages for the sentiment. Next, Yuletide Ride. Here is my example. I was feeling in that pastel colorway. Look at the little car, the tree, all of these goodies too are in here. If you want to see more examples of this, because Yana definitely took this little die set on a ride. She has a video and she's been posting a lot on Instagram. I think she made either 4 or 6 cards with this. So she was just showing you different ways of using it and how to really stretch a die. So you can definitely check out Yana Smakula's YouTube channel and Instagram for some goodies on this as well. So this one she took on a full journey. And then there's also the Snow Notes. Look at this cutie patootie. You could have one snowman doing the caroling, all 3 of them. Love, love, love. All 3 cards are completely different. Let me see if I have any more links for the Wonderland collection, because I do love this collection. I'm going to leave out all 3 cards here because now you're seeing a variety of the fonts in this beautiful Merry Messages press plate and die. Press or glimmer, die cut once. It's a fabulous little set. Now at $14.99, that's a winner right there. Here it is on a card made afterwards. This is with the Merry Mischief collection. Here it is, 12 Days of Stitchmas. Here it is again with a snowman. This is also from Country Christmas, what I showed you before with the horse. That's the snowman in it, but you see the sentiments? Look at all the variety. I love the season's greetings too. It really has a nice elegance. This one is more fun and playful. This is another favorite of mine, so I've used it a bunch of times. This has a very small footprint, so I can make multiples then out of one sheet of cardstock. Yay! Up next, crafters, is Cocoa Greetings Dies. This is a small die of the month coming in at $22.95 from $27. Look at the cuties that you can make. This is such a fun, playful set. This is another one that the kids can also make themselves, or you can make cards for them or those young at heart. I think it's just fun, playful. You know, for your coffee bar, you can decorate it too with all these cuties. You can make Santa or reindeer, a penguin at $22.95. That's a great deal, stacking on the extra 10. Love that. Up next, look at these beauties from the Christmas in July Kit Club that is now available for everyone to purchase. The large die of the month, Mugs and Mittens die. This is coming in at $34 from $40. The Glimmer of the month, Arctic Glimmer hot foil plate, also $34 from $40. And the Better Press of the month, Festive Press, this is coming in at $29.74 from $34.99 or $35. It's really supposed to be $35. Love. This is such fun right here. This card shows these two together. There is a glimmer in the background, and here is a Mugs and Mitten. Here is also the Mugs and Mitten, and I believe this embossing folder is also on sale, which replicates very closely to this one, except the embossing folder does have a poinsettia. This doesn't. You saw this a while ago here, but you're only seeing a little bit of the background, but it's very pretty. It does give a nice cross stitch detail. Love that. Absolutely love that. So all of these beauties are on sale. If you had them in your wish list, this might be the time to get them. Next up, crafters, new in sale. This is from the August Kit Club. Splash Tails die, large die of the month, and the Deep Blue 2, small die of the month. The large die is coming in at $34 from $40. Deep Blue, $22.95 from $27. Let me show you my examples. So for Splash Tails, the large die of the month, this one is like a multiple of dies in here. You can make the scene with the mermaid, the vegetation. You could also have the goldfish. Here is the goldfish by itself with the little bag like you bought it from the store. So this is like super duper duper fun. I believe I saw these embossing folders as well. So if you want to build up your embossing folder stash when they're on sale, that's the best time to do it, okay? Because this does add up. And then the extra 10%, thumbs up. Love, 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 love. Then this one, the Deep Blue 2. Look at this little cutie right here. I love this one. That's also the stencil of the month, which works very well with this set. It could also work well with these two cards as well in the background. Very easy stencil to work with, but a beautiful stencil, right? Just tells the whole story. Love that. And lastly, crafters, for new in sale is La Dolce Vita collection. I do have a video on this. This was also part of the Weekender workshop. If you want to get another set, or you want to get some of the items in the La Dolce Vita collection, they're in the sale. Not everything, but a bunch of them are in this sale as well, okay? Including the Better Press. If you wanted to get the sentiment with the coordinating die where you press and glimmer die cut, that's in this sale. That was not part of the Weekender, so you might want to add that. So what's in the sale is Chow Spaghetti and Beyond the Door. Beyond the Door. Jennifer McGuire loved this. She just couldn't stop talking about it. Let me show you the card that she taught us in the Weekender. Look at that. Interactive fun. This is coming in at $29.99 from $39.99. That's a steal. With the additional 10, even better. This is a huge die set. All year round winner for your travel cards. Just any kind of card you want to send somebody thinking of you. Just this whole scene is fun. Here are two more cards from the Beyond the Door. So you could do the flowers, bougainvillea, or lemon or orange. Isn't that pretty? Creating a whole scene. Chow Spaghetti, this beauty, $14.99 from $19.99. Look at all these cards. This was taught by Yana and the Weekender. So pretty. That was my example from the Weekender. You can deconstruct this die set. So let's take a quick look at it. You get the lower half of the face with the lip and then the word ciao and the spaghetti. Look how Yana deconstructed it. Look how I recently deconstructed it in the Bon Appetito collection. I do have a video on this as well. Really, really fun collection. So this one can be stretched all sorts of ways. This is also great for Valentine's, girls' night out, that type of cards for your friends and such. Coming up, I'm going into the Gorgeous You collection. This would be great in the Gorgeous You collection with the lips, okay? Love, 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 love. Okay, crafters, now I'm into more dies. First up, one of my faves, and this is actually one of the 3 of my faves in the new holiday gift guide. Vivid Blooms. I adore this set. I was pulling out some cards to show you. It's a lot of them, but I'll go through them quickly. So Vivid Blooms is a all year round winner. Think birthday cards. It can even go into sympathy cards. It can go into thinking of you, get well soon, all sorts of styles and themes, and you can deconstruct it. She is coming in at $24.74 from $32.99. A by far winning die set. I would say this is one step right here underneath Club Blooms. Club Blooms is still number 1 on top. I would say Vivid Blooms is right here. Sometimes Vivid comes up, but Club Blooms, she's a winner. She's not in this sale, okay? That's a large die of the month from 2023 that's still running strong, in case you want to know. I can put a link below and then you just save it in your wish list. And when it goes on sale or super sale, that's the time to get it. I have multiples of that one. That's how I became a diamond member, by buying like multiples of certain sets. I have 3 sets of this. Spellbinders sent me one. This is one that I bought because when Spellbinders sends it to me, I don't get this packaging. I get a bag of dies. So I love to have the packaging too. Sometimes I'll print it out just to see what it will look like, how you guys get this nice reference point. Fabulous. Here are 2 new cards that I made for my faves video. Here it is with the red. I love this with the red flowers. It has a large flower. It has this bloom that you can curve certain ways. And then it has some smaller flowers. And then these little tiny ones, these can go here for little buds. So fun. You can choose to use them. So there's a lot in here in terms of mix, match, and play. And the foliage. The foliage is just as strong as the flowers. This is why this is such a great set and such an easy set to work with. You just cut a few of these and basically look how it's taking up a nice amount of real estate. You can also back it down where you're just using elements and you'll see it deconstructed in a coming card, okay? Oh, I'm showing you this upside down. That's nice. But you see how you can just make really pretty cards for your friends? Here I have the drama set against the black. Look how pretty that is with the colorways. Love it. Up next, this is when I was first playing with it and I told you the first time I played with it, this is a by far winner, and I bought the second set at full price because then I can make the whole set faster. You see how I have 2 of these blooms right here, 2 of this, so I just run all of these at the same time. Here is a little spray here with those flowers. I can just run 2 sets. Now I can run all 3 sets at the same time for quicker crafting. Love, love, love. When I really love a die and I can make multiples just to get cards cranking, love that. But you see that I really do love the red. I think it's just so dramatic and beautiful. 5x7 A2 works for all sizes as well. This is also a great die set for your scrapbooking, mini albums, journals. Could you transfer it into holidays? Maybe. I've never tried, but maybe. Maybe if I did this flower in white, it could be like a white winter flower. Crafters, I'm getting an idea. Oh, I need to try that. I think that would be fun. I know these can work. The foliage for winter. Here it is when I was experimenting with a different colorway. It was like a coral and silver. This sentiment right here, a lot of the Paul Antonio bold, better press sentiments are also in the sale. So I'll just put a direct link for Paul Antonio within this sale so you can take a look at his better press calligraphy. So super pretty. You can press or glimmer them. That is glimmered. Then look at it here. Color saturation. Shades of new color wheel cardstock in the purples. Isn't that pretty with a touch of blue? Even the background is purple. So pretty. Love, 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 love. And lastly, crafters, here it is deconstructed. Using a large sentiment, just bits. Here is Paul Antonio again with his beautiful calligraphy. I tell you, when the sentiments are bold like this, I do like to frame them with a die. Here is just bits from the set. That is actually Club Blooms mixed in with Vivid Blooms, but the greenery, that foliage, is from this set. And speaking of Club Blooms, she really loves this little die right here, that big one, because Club Bloom's foliage is a little bit smaller for the size of the big bloom. And on this card, I'm really using the foliage, the bud, and then I brought in a completely different die set. This is the Sunflower Serenade die. Look how pretty that is with this. I think this is a great fall card. So you can mix this with other sets. By far winner, $24.74 from $32.99. That's a steal. Plus, crafters, you know why I know this is a winning set? It took the longest time to go on sale. The collection that it's in went on sale way before this did. If you are following all my Steals and Deals videos, and crafters, I do them all the time. And for Thanksgiving, I'm going to have a Steals and Deals for Spellbinders. And I'm going to also have a collective video. That will be other companies like scrapbook.com and other places too. So check back into my channel to see those steals and deals as well. But I was mentioning a while back, when is this going to go on sale? Now it's on sale. This might be the time. Seriously, winner, you will love it. Easy to work with as well. Up next, crafters, this is the Torn Paper Edge die. This is a fun one for your journals or just if you want to have that mixed media look. It's coming in at $7.99 from $9.99 or $7.49. I don't know what I wrote. I think I might have written it backwards. I'm showing you here the correct price on the screen. This is fun. You get a notebook edge and then you get these torn pieces. So let me show you a 12 by 12 layout with my scrapbooking pal. Here I'm using the little notebook edge on this layout. This fun pattern paper you just saw, this is called the Crafty Babe with Simple Stories and Spellbinders. You just saw it here with Cozy Toe Slippers. You see, you can use it 12 by 12. You can also use it like this. Isn't that fun? And then add this drama to it too. Love that. I will put a link for the Crafty Babe collection right underneath the torn paper edge, okay? Up next, crafters, this is from the Gorgeous You collection. The Gorgeous You makeup, that's coming in at $27.71 from $36.95. This could be a great gift idea. Gorgeous You makeup bag, this is $22.49 from $29.99. And the Gorgeous You floral, this is 2 sets. This means that Spellbinders sent me one and I bought a second one, but it does have a low price point. It's coming in at $14.24 from $18.99. So super pretty. Here is an example of the Gorgeous You makeup. You can have so much fun. Your tween, teenager, young adult may love a set like this so they can decorate a lot of things or make cards for their friends with the makeup. That's fun. There is lip gloss, lipstick, mascara, blush, eyeshadow, all sorts of fun with this one. So at $27.71, that's a deal. Extra 10% off. It comes in at $24.94. 2 thumbs way up for that one. The Gorgeous You makeup bag, which is a gift tag on the inside, and you'll get instructions of how to put it together. This is super fun. So that's another way of stretching this whole Gorgeous You collection, making the coin purse and then putting some of the flowers, and the flowers is the Gorgeous You floral. But the Gorgeous You floral doesn't have to stay here. It can work outside of the collection. Here I'm using it on another Paul Antonio, his beautiful large Better Press sentiment. Here I just put it in the corners. Isn't that beautiful? It reminds me of Vivid Blooms, but a smaller footprint and a different style of that, I don't know, bud rose type thing. But Vivid Blooms is still a stronger set, but this is still fun too. So that's why I got a second one of it. Isn't it pretty though? It looks different every time you use it, and depending on your color choice, right? Love that. What is not in the sale is a perfume, but it might be coming in the next sale or maybe in the Christmas sale. You can put this one in your wish list from the Gorgeous You collection. So super pretty. And crafters, don't forget to bring in the Chow Spaghetti die to work in with that Gorgeous You that I just showed you. See the lips and such? That could be a fun element within that with the makeup as well, okay? Up next, crafters, look at these 2 fun beauties. This is 2 die sets on 1 die, so these have lower price points. This is called Scallop Journal Card Die. This is coming in at $15.74 from $20.99. This is Stitch and Dot Scallop Border, coming in at $12.74 from $16.99. I adore these 2 sets. This is my favorite right here. You get some nice small flowers. This is fun. And then you also get this scallop detail. 3 sizes. Largest size is 3 by 3. Here I have it on a sympathy card again. Paul Antonio with his beautiful Better Press calligraphy. Card done. Look at that. You just press or glimmer. Here it is glimmered on navy cardstock, appropriate for a sympathy card. And then finished off with some of this. Gorgeous. Have fun and play it up. Here it is with the International Sentiments. And I do have a video coming with the International Sentiments Holiday Collection. But this is German, and then you open it up like so. Isn't that cute? I'm using 2 of this for that frame, and then the flowers. And this really gives you already that little swag look. So it's a very versatile die. Here it is on 2 more cards. Framing out this little square card, and again framing out an oval card. Use it for all your corners that you would like to decorate, or just round it out just to finish it off. And I love that the size isn't too big, so it doesn't compete so much with what's here in the center. Love that. It depends on what size you're going for, what mood you're in, but this is just a great size. So my by far favorite, this set right here. Then this one is fun too. Here is my example. Look at this birthday card, just layering up the colors. Love that. I could have used these flowers here, but I came in with mini blooms and sprigs, also on sale. This die set is mini blooms and sprigs. Now, crafters, what you're seeing here, and I purchased all of these because I was not a Spellbinders maker when I first bought this. This is an old die set, but still a winner. This is coming in at $8.99 from $11.99. This was always the go-to for small flowers. Now she has a little bit of competition from this one. What makes this one different? This one gives you the foliage template, then you build on it. If you wish, you could also deconstruct it. You can mix between these two as well. You could use that flower, some of these leaves over here. This flower and this flower, roughly the same size, but this one has a more organic look. This is very close to that, so they can mix together. The scallop journal does have the little buds, so both of these are fabulous. Like I said, I bought all 4 sets. Bought the first set, and every time it went on sale, I bought it 3 more times. Up next are these 2 fun interactive character dies. There is the Dancing Moose coming in at $17.99 from $23.99, and also same price for the Dancing Gnome Alfie. So fun. Here is the Dancing Moose. Here is the Dancing Gnome. This fun embossing folder is also on sale with the rope. Look at this. This one has a tighter swing. This one has a looser swing. It just depends on what you want, but aren't they fun? You can shorten it by shortening the legs. So if you want it to fit on an A2 card, you would just shorten it, okay? So I would clip down here and then bring the shoes up to bring him down to an A2. Same thing here. Interaction is right here with the legs. Fully assembled, you're looking at almost 6 inches tall, okay? Isn't that fun? So these are great for cards for kids and more. So fun. And like my mother, she loves interactive cards. She loves a good shaker. She would love this too because it does something. It's like, oh, how did you make that? She doesn't say it, but I can read it on her face because her eyes widen and then she starts laughing, giggling, just completely giggling. So these 2 are winners. Up next are these 3 fun holiday dies. Frozen Flurries. This is a foundation die. That's so fun. This is a true A2, 4 1/4, 5.5 inch. Then there is the Layering Snowflake and Handwritten Holiday. Frozen Flurries is coming in at $22.49 from $29.99. Layering Snowflakes, 3 sizes of snowflakes. This is coming in at $20.99 from $27.99. Handwritten Holiday Sentiments. Look at all these fun sentiments. This is 32 dies, 16 sets of sentiments. Wow. This is coming in at $22.49 from $29.99. So super fun. Mix, match, and play right in here. You already saw it before, me mix, matching, and playing with this card and this card. Here are the snowflakes. Some of them are here. Just adding that great detail with pop-up glitter foam. You know how I love my pop-up glitter foam, especially in white. This is silver. And this is a 2-for-1 with the Frozen Flurries because when you die cut this, all of this pops out. That's what I used here. Isn't that fun too? And then Handwritten Holidays. Speaking of pop-up glitter foam in white, look at it cutting out this sentiment. And here it is, Happy Holidays. So you get Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Warm Wishes, Let It Snow, Deck the Halls, Noel, Joy to the World. Thumbs up for tons of sentiments. Love, 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 love that. So all 3 are fun holiday staples to add to your stash. Next up, crafters, is the Candy Canes and Holly die. I want to say this was one of Nicole Spore's favorites. This is coming in at $15.74 from $20.99. It's a nice large size of candy cane, and one curves to the left, one curves to the right. So you don't have to orient your card in such a way to make it work. You can just choose whichever one or cross them too. This can work on its own, and it does have its own holly leaves and then the berries for the center. You can also bring in a poinsettia with it. Have fun that way as well. This is a recent card that I made when I was attending my recent crop. That's the International Sentiments Holiday Collection, okay? Joyeux Noël. Here is the candy cane, and then I put some holiday foliage from Yana's City Holiday Collection. Mixing, matching, and playing. Here are some older cards with it where I did cross the little candy cane, and then I put a poinsettia here and a little tag or a sentiment down there. Have lots of fun. You can make a lot of masculine cards. You can make ornaments with this candy cane too. That would be really, really cute. So have fun. Candy canes and holly die. That's a timeless die too. I love a good timeless die. Speaking of a timeless die, when I pulled this one out, I was like, I need to make a Christmas card with this one. Wise Owl is a small die of the month. It's coming in at $22.95 from $27. Timeless Classic 2. I made way too many cards with this, so much so that I even got my daughter to make a card with it. Very easy die set to work with. You can make multiples of it, so you can pre-prep it. If you're a teacher, that's fun. If you want to make cards for your teacher too, if you're a young crafter, that's great. And also your kids can craft with this too. So here is Harry Potter and Hermione. Love that. So you can do masculine and feminine. Look how cute she is in pink. So I need to make a holiday one because it already comes with the scarf, comes with the glasses. It already has a winter feel. Next, here is my card, and then here's my daughter's card, Gina. Look at that. When she said she wanted orange as her color, I said, why? When she put it together, that orange works, doesn't it? And she also said she wanted red glasses. I just looked at her like, this is going to look so bad, but her card looks really good. I think it actually looks more popping than mine. Don't say anything. I know, and I'm a Spellbinders maker, I know. But she was right about the colorway. I did help her with this part with the books because hers looks a little bit more masculine, even though mine is masculine too, but I think hers really has that feeling. So orange and brown, fall. I can make a fall owl too. Yay. And there's also the sleepy nighttime Harry Potter style, I guess, with white. And then you can turn the lashes down a different way. I tell you, I made a lot of cards with this. I believe there's like 2 or 3 more with it. Love that. So this is a winner, by far winner, coming in at $22.95. Love, 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 love. Here's another winner that you can use for all year round crafting, definitely summer, travel, and also even holiday. This is the Grand Tropical Flamingos, especially if you live in Florida. This is coming in at $34 from $40. First card is my holiday flamingo card. Hello from Florida. Happy holidays. Look at the flamingo, the little hat. That comes from Christmas Bird Poinsettia, okay? A crafter actually told me that and I gave it a try and I was like, holiday card. Isn't that fun? You get 2 flamingos so they face each other. Kind of like the candy cane, you know, left curling, right curling, same thing. Fabulous foliage again. Big, large flower, and then a small flower, all sorts of details. This is a fabulous die set. It's like a 3-in-1. Here it is as intended. You see all the foliage, you see the large flower. There they are as a couple. So I used everything here, even that palm tree. By far fun. And then here it is, because you can see I was doing a lot of 5x7. You can also make it an A2. Even with the large flower and the foliage, you can still work on an A2. Look at the serene, beautiful flamingo. Still a fabulous die set, timeless winner as well. If you live in the state of Florida, this is the one you want to send all your family and friends. Hello from Florida for the holidays, okay? Grand Tropical Flamingo, $34 from $40. Winner. Up next, crafters. Glad to see this one in the sale. She disappears and then she comes back from time to time. This is a fabulous die set. This is a small die of the month, Rain Boot Bouquet, coming in at $22.95 from $27. This is her as intended. Notice this die set is feminine because she has such beautiful florals. You can use it for springtime. You can use it pretty much for all year round. I just go way beyond. I love the whole daffodil and the tulips. I think it's so pretty. As I said, as intended here with the boots. Then you can deconstruct it. Here it is mixing in with the what was this called? Spring bunny basket, something bunny basket. This now, I believe, is fully retired. So every time it went on super sale, I was like, this is the time to get it. The small die is there. The large die, I don't see it. If it does come back, fingers crossed. That's an all year round winner too with that basket. And then here it is with Paul Antonio, just using these little daffodils right here. And those are the flowers. Isn't that beautiful too? Love, 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 love. Hopefully I'll see this beauty on super sale because this was on the way out too in the background. This is the 5x7 card front die. So you can really dial up the elegance. Here it is on the 12 Days of Stitchmas, looking completely different. So fun, fun, fun. If I see it, I will put a link for it below, but I think it might be retired. But then this comes and goes. It's just a fabulous set. And with this, by far winner with the rainbow bouquet. Love. Up next, crafters, I love to take a moment for this 3D embossing folder because this is a winner all year round. This fabulous embossing folder was inspired by Susan Tierney Coburn. Because 3D embossing folder. Beautiful. Love, 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 love. 5.5 inch wide, 8.5 inch tall. This beauty is coming in at $11.99 from $15.99. Here it is on an example with some of Susan Tierney Coburn florals. Look at her florals. A lot of her florals are in this sale as well. So I'll put a link for her in this sale so you can see all the goodies as well. You can make beautiful, stunning cards all year round and also for the holidays. And this embossing folder is a great background for many things. Next up, crafters, to go along with that Because 3D embossing folder, you could also use this beauty. This is the Honey Bee Jar Die. This is coming in at $34 from $40. The only thing that's not in this set is this little honey dipper. That was a caboodle bonus. When you purchase all 10 clubs, you get a bonus. This month is this cute little flying pig. Adorable. You get this large jar. You get beautiful florals too. This is another one that can mix, match, and play with vivid blooms. Love this. So 34 from 40. Great way to start off 2026. In the background too, then you can bring on the bees. See how that would work with this as well? Love, 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 love. And lastly, crafters, I don't see a lot of foundation dies, but the one foundation die I do see, this might be the time because this is a winner. And then with the extra 10% off, thumbs way up for this beauty. Perfect Touch Arches. Adore this die set. She's coming in at $20.99 from $27.99. Stack on that 10 if you are a club member, diamond, or platinum member. Winner by far. Largest die is in A2, 4 1/4, 5.5 inch. I did put this in the foundation section. This is the landscape edges die. 7 inch tall die. You get a cloud edge, hill edge, and grass edge. This is coming in at $15.74 from $20.99. This is great for your scene building. I probably do have cards with this, but because I use my 9-inch pro shears to cut this base, I can't tell when I'm using the die. It sounds so bad that I can't tell between me freehanding, cutting a background, or when I'm using the die, but it's so true. Out of these two, I'd get this one. Perfect Touch Arches is the by far winner. She is the sister to Perfect Touch Rectangles. I just showed it on my last video with Simon Hurley. That's it on the outside, and then it pairs seamlessly both with Make-A-Wish Arch or Essential Arches. That's Essential Arches. Here it is. 3 layers of it for this fun shaped card. To make a shaped card, you just put a 1/2 inch score line, glue the tops together, and it will be a top folding A2 card that stands up like so. Okay? But this is 3 layers. Look at all the fun. And then it comes into this fun tag. So you get 7 dies. Here it is for Halloween. So it can be many different applications or different occasion cards. Here it is with Make-A-Wish Arch. You see the two together? And this was when it was first introduced with this collection. I want to say Farm Animals or something, but I can't remember the name. But it's so fun, and I love doing it as 2 layers. Here it is with the Frog Jump for Joy collection. Isn't that fun? Look at the whole scene that it creates. It's a great scene building card too, isn't it? You see all of that? You can also use the 2 layers, create a frame, and then turn it into a shaker. I haven't done this as a shaker yet though, but this is a scene also. These are definitely more true scenes outside and everything. You can use the smaller sizes to make a tag that's a little bit bigger than this. Look at this little note card. Isn't that fun? I could also punch a hole here and then tie some twine and make this as a nice tag for a gift bag, presents, and such. I have made a large tag with this scallop die. I'll put the name of the die here, but it's not in this sale. But you see how you can make really pretty tags? So this is an example of what I'm talking about. Punching it, putting an eyelet if you wish, tying some twine. Perfect for the holidays at the smaller sizing too, okay? And also that size. But you might want to go a little bit bigger if you're going to put die cuts on it and you're going to write on it. Or use this for ornaments too. Great sizing, and I love the arch. And crafters, for the landscape edging, I'm using this for the grounding, Halloween, and also in this set. This I've used a few times. I just can't remember in what application. This is the only one I haven't used, the cloud edge. Because when it comes to clouds, I like to use the cloud tunnel die. I know, I'm very picky that way. Okay, crafters, that is it for this sale. It's not a huge sale, so this is your true early access. Expect to come back and then see another video. But in the meantime, shop this sale, especially if you are a club member, platinum or diamond member, where you get the additional 10% off. Also, free shipping at $125. If you want to get the color cube, get it now, especially if you want to add box 3 and 4 to your collection with 1 and 2, because that will sell out. I don't think she released it just any time of year. She's releasing it now right before the holidays, so you can grab it before you have to wait next year to get it. She's all the way in Australia, that color box, okay? So it's going to take a while to replenish, and I see Spellbinders with it, so get it sooner than later. Also, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to look at your rewards too, just to see if you can apply some of it to this sale. Look at the holiday gift guide. Look at the holiday gift shop. All the goodies. Alrighty, crafters, I'm going to get to editing and then I'm going to upload a video. This sale will end on the 20th. Sometimes it may go an extra day. We'll see. I don't know until I know. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this sale. Remember to please give it a big thumbs up. Until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.